John, and in the 10 years since the Sandy Hook shooting, the parents who lost their children have channeled their emotions into advocacy. Last night, we brought you the story of Mark Barden, who lost his son Daniel in the shooting, and now, through Sandy Hook Promise, is empowering schools across the country to know the warning signs. Tonight, our Shosh Pedrosian talks to Mark about how he gets through days as painful as this one.
The morning of this December 14th, 2012, I was a blissfully unaware, happy father of 3 beautiful children and enjoying my career as a musician. And later that morning, everything changed. And I say everything like I feel like my DNA has been rewired. And here we are, 10 years later, and I'm continuing to assess this. I'm continuing to process this. I'm continuing to wrap my head around the fact that my beautiful 7-year-old son, Daniel, was hunted down and shot to death in his first grade classroom at Sandy Hook Elementary School. I will forever try to wrap my head around that reality as I go through my life.
Has there been a way for you to find comfort in the work that you do in Daniel's honor?
When I go back and visit schools, a few months or a year after their initial training, and the school is decorated with Sandy Hook Promise and Start with Hello messaging and Say Something messaging. They have a Save Promise Club in their schools. That's tremendously gratifying. That's like the ultimate success for me, that we're creating this positive culture on top of preventing all the bad stuff from happening.
As a family, how do you guys get through it? It's
not all the parents being strong for the kids and helping them through this as much as we want it to be. There's another thread of support where James and Natalie are very much my surviving children, who are now 22 and 20, who have from day one and continue to still support and buoy us. And we're so fortunate to have a large, close, loving, extended family. Mm-hmm. We're so fortunate to be part of a very loving and supporting community that has wrapped itself around us and held us up. I'm constantly reflecting on all of this good fortune that I have.
Mm-hmm. What do you want parents, what do you want people to know about what you guys still deal with on the daily?
It's hard because there is no way out. There is no getting over this. I've found it helpful to just kind of focus on what's good. It's easy to get wrapped up in how horrible this is and how am I going to survive. To reflect on what good is around you, and that could be anything. You can just look for. If you look, you'll find it.
And we thank Mark Barden for opening up to us about these past 10 years. And for Shosh's full conversation with Mark Barden, you can watch it on our website, news12.com.